Is it
Hello,
just me, or does
everybody.
that music get you fucking pumped
Oh,
up and
dude,
swinging, bro?
I hear the fucking intro music every time. I get so.
Oh man, I feel like I just need to go out my courtyard and just start screaming until someone comes out and just wants to fight me. And I'm probably gonna retreat because I'm not a big dude, so you know. But still, it gets me pumped the fuck up. What is up, Connor?
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to another later show version, Culture Vulture Radio. Name's
Very
already there.
sorry.
No, that was me,
Very
man. That was all
Well,
fucking me.
it's all of us. Very sorry for a late intro start because we are trying a new platform called StreamYard. Little
Yep.
big ups to StreamYard. We're hoping, it's not exactly what we're looking for, but it's exactly what we're trying to put out. So let's hope it works out. If not, we'll go back and we'll revamp. Also, let us know what you think throughout the show, the way the show looks, as far as orientation, things like that. Also, if you're on YouTube, you can hit us with a chat comment. If you want to say, "Hey, you guys suck so much," we could also put that on the screen, which is
My
pretty
dog
fucking
takes
cool.
better the shits than you
Yeah,
guys
here
are
we go.
fucking
Here we go.
putting
We
out
got
there.
one right here. We could say, "Hey, Culture Vulture Radio, like and subscribe," or if you guys blow, let us know. But anyway, thanks for joining us, Connor.
What's
Take it away,
yeah?
brother.
So fucking. What's up, man? Just fucking
Not
yeah.
much, man. It's another late one. I'm sorry, but
No,
it's. I
that's all
feel
me,
like
man. I wanted to try this out on this platform because you've been hyping it up.
yeah, well, it's not that it's much better. I just think the abilities that we have, that we're both kind of the broadcast person. We can both show things. Like if I want to show you a porn video, I could show that porn video, and you can show me cool sounds, and you can hype it up with all sorts of air horns while the guy's banging the chick, things like that. So I think it kind of makes sense. But anyway, it's been a weird week. Things have been weird. What do you got for me, Connor? What do you got for me?
Dude, so I did the St. Patrick's Day parade yesterday.
Let us know what do you mean you did the St. Patrick's Day parade? So in what capacity?
For the National Guard. So we did the whole march, and there was this fucking weird point where they staged us, and
Who said you were very attractive, by the
I
way?
don't Marv 3. Awesome.
Oh, show it up, show it up.
So they had us
Thank you, Marv 3.
so they had us staged in this fucking street, and the fucking there was like no security around. It was really fucking weird. They had a bunch of fucking generals out there, and then there was just random people walking through. And like I didn't think anything of it, but this fucking one sergeant looks at me. He's like, "Dude, this is not good." And I'm like, "The fuck you talking about?" He's like, "Don't you remember the fucking Boston Marathon?" And I was like, hey, "This guy's being paranoid." And then I started thinking about it. I was like, "No, he's not." And then this morning on the fucking news, terror plot foiled at St. Patrick's Day parade. I was like, "Bro,
Jesus.
what the fuck, man? No security. All the state troopers were there and everything. It's like if somebody really just wanted to be a fucking douche, they could have fucking leveled us like completely." But I didn't see
Good
any
point.
pressure
Anyway,
cookers.
can't be safe anywhere.
No, it was a cool time, man. We fucking did the march. Went back to Lexington, which is where the 69th is out of. And then they have like the Fighting 69th whiskey, which I'm not gonna drink that shit. But they had
Well,
they
fucking dope,
served.
man.
Oh yeah, it's cool as shit. But
Well,
went
also
back there. It was a
appreciate you
huge celebration.
serving us, man.
Just in the guard, I haven't done anything.
Yeah, but
but
still, you're there. You're still.
dang. Oh yeah, by the way, people,
Thank you very
make sure you have
much.
your fucking drink in hand.
Oh yeah, what I got here? I got Montauk Brewing. Montauk Brewing Brew Barn Series Palm Tree Winter 6.9% double IPA. Got a 6.9% double IPA. Come on, Dave, give me a break. IPA coming up. Anyway, that's pretty fucking good, though.
Yeah, it was cool, man. They gave us like fucking corned beef and cabbage. The only thing I fucking hated about the entire thing is they make you go to mass at St. Francis, which I met Carson Daly there, and that was fucking weird.
What do you mean they make you go to mass?
Usually, because the whole they usually you can opt out of it, but this year they didn't. Like you could be like, I just don't, I'm not Catholic, but they had us go to mass, dude. I feel bad for Catholics. Like, fuck, man, it is so bad. It's like they just like weird fucking chants, and then all of a sudden, like the fucking like everybody just starts standing and
It's a
praying. I
lot
was
of
like,
bells and whistles and smoke and stuff like that. Yeah.
shit that I don't want to be a part of. So,
I agree. I feel bad. You know, not even to get down on them. You know, everybody's got their thing. You know, you look at born again Christians, you look at Catholics, you look at atheists. Well, we all have our thing. You know, even drags got their own thing. Everybody's got their own thing. You know, no worries.
so
What you got for me, Connor?
speaking of everybody's got their own thing, did you fucking see
Oh, I'm
this?
sure. Ooh, that's an awful one. That's like a kick to the gut, but I'm sure it's worse for him. Actually, yeah. Well, just play this one. We'll just go into it.
Sir Sam Neill has revealed how writing his memoir helped his battle against life-threatening cancer. The celebrated Kiwi actor is now in remission from stage 3 blood cancer. But the 75-year-old initially thought documenting his life was a race against time. Nicole Bremner reports.
For one of our most famous faces, on-screen battles are all part of the job. But after becoming unwell promoting the latest Jurassic Park movie last year, Sam Neill found out his biggest fight yet was totally unscripted.
What?
The 75-year-old screen legend sharing his stardom, love of family and his confronting fight against stage 3 angio.
Dude, that sucks. I like
Yeah, I
Sam
fully
Neill.
agree with you. Fully agree.
That's a shitty one. That's a weird time to stop this video, by the way. Oh fuck. What a fucking screen grab.
We both feel a little bit emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stage 3 though. That's I mean,
yeah. Also,
hope he
it's
gets
it's a blood cancer.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So
That's,
I imagine that like spreads pretty quick because kind of running on blood. But yeah, it's pretty awful. And if like people are if they're not aware of who Sam Neill is, if we could just give it to the easiest role that he has, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, one of the great movies, and then after that,
One
they all
of the
suck.
absolute greatest movies. But yeah, so Sam Neill is 75, fighting blood cancer. Really awful, but you know, give him everything you got. Give him his positive thoughts. Whatever you got to do to send some positive vibes his way. Obviously, don't shave a sheep in your bathtub. I don't think that's gonna help him. But do what you got to do. But it's still sad. Sam Neill, that's a absolute screen legend right there. New Zealand actor, 75, fighting blood cancer.
I didn't know he was New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand. A lot of people go up to New Zealand. A lot of my favorite musicians. So, we're all well, not even New Zealand. New Zealand's obviously Australia, but I feel like Australia gets underwritten because there's that big fling in the '80s where everybody wanted to be Australian, or they had that. What was that big shoe company too? Oh man, they had shoes with pouches with I mean, if you can Google that in the side right now, or if you can just search that Australian shoe company with pouches, there was pouches in their shoes, but that was when like late '80s, early '90s when shoe culture, not shoe culture, Australian culture was like huge. But you had a big string of bands. So you got ACDC. People always forget that ACDC is Australian. In excess, ton
You
of
talk about
bands.
kangaroos.
Yes, kangaroos. Yes,
Kangaroos,
and
yeah.
also they were fire looking shoes. They looked fucking great, man. I would definitely rock a pair of kangaroos. I would eat my Dunkaroos, rocking kangaroos. Connor, what do you have for me here? You look like you got some fire here. Show me what you got.
Oh, this
Show me
isn't this
what
isn't fire. This is just going to be the complete and utter smoke show that isn't going to fucking go anywhere. That everybody's been all like fucking.
I hope it. Well, also, before we even go into it, I hope it doesn't go anywhere. I really do. We don't want war in our soil.
No, it's not. This isn't war.
Yeah.
This isn't a war thing at all. This is just.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
No. It's all right. This is just fucking. It's just a smokescreen. That's all it really is.
News out of The Hague in the Netherlands. The International Criminal Court has issued an arrest warrant for Russia's Vladimir Putin for his alleged involvement in the unlawful deportation of children from Russia's occupied areas of Ukraine. Joining us now is Gary Kasparov, former world chess champion and chairman for Renewed Democracy Initiative.
You realize, like, nothing's
gonna
gonna
catch
fucking,
him?
nothing's
Who's gonna
gonna
catch him?
happen.
No,
Nothing. Nobody. That guy would
That's like-
fucking rather nuke everything than get fucking. They're not gonna throw him in jail. It's such a dumb fucking smoke show.
Yeah.
Who the fuck the Hague? Fuck the International
Also,
Court. Fuck
things
all
are
of
getting
them.
pretty intense between them, and also the fact that you know, we've talked about it before on the show that Russia's with China and all this. It's getting pretty intense.
Yeah, dude, shit sucks right now. Like,
Yeah.
well,
Fully
when
agree with
we
you.
get some fucking snuff going.
Get your passports. You know.
But the whole fucking people need to understand first off, the whole Russia Ukraine thing is the United States' fault. Not
Not their
100%. No,
but
it
the-
is not
the
100.
involvement that we're seeing is our
No,
fault.
it's not 100% our fault. It's NATO's fault, really. So in 1997, NATO and Russia signed. I think I've talked about this before. They signed the 1997 bilateral treaty for peace and security, or something like that. And we basically promised Russia there would be stability with Russia, and we wouldn't build a single NATO base on their borders. But since 1997, we have done nothing but build NATO countries on their fucking borders. So NATO broke the agreement, and we've gotten every country except for like the Ukraine and a couple other places that won't join, because there's places like Chechnya, Georgia, Belarus, or whatever the fuck it's called. They're really loyal to the old Soviet bloc.
Belarus.
Yeah, Belarus. So it is our fault, or the fault of any of those countries in NATO who are pushing, because you need to understand, like, the whole, especially with the Ukraine, that seaport that they have, that's the only way Russia can really get its navy out to sea. So of course they're gonna fucking annex Crimea and all these other places. But you know, we shouldn't have been building fucking NATO. I'm not simping for fucking Putin. I think Putin's a piece of shit. I also think Zelensky's a piece of shit, and I think our government's a piece of shit. But people need to
just shouldn't be involved in any way. You know, it's
No.
just too far for us to be involved. You know,
You know, when George
Nothing to do
Washington,
with- yeah, not our jurisdiction.
you know, when George Washington gave his farewell address, he warned this. He said the downfall of this country could be permanent alliances. So, I mean, I guess that boy was right, but
You talk about
Speaking of Gary, it's
J-Dubs, George Washington's.
great seeing you. I just want your first reactions to this news from the International Criminal Court.
Long overdue. Yeah, great news. The list of Putin crimes is ended, but this time they had confession on television. It was a conversation between Putin and so-called ombudsman for children's rights in Russia, and she proudly said she had adopted one of the forcibly deported kids. We're talking about a few hundred thousands of Ukrainian children being forcefully removed from Ukraine and adopted by Russian families. And of course, there are a couple of millions, at least, of Ukrainians, adult Ukrainians, that have been also shifted from Ukraine to various Russian regions. But it's quite a unique situation, because many of these.
Oh, what's that? No, well, it's just showing here. It's just
Putin personally making a confession about him blessing this crime, and I don't think it's an alleged crime, because we have recorded.
I don't know. That's the fucking gist of it. All I know is ain't shit gonna happen, son.
It's also pretty scary, man. There's a lot of shit happening. It's like we're all at the tipping point. Also, like, you got Russia joining up with China and all this crazy shit, and I just think it's, if it wasn't necessary, they wouldn't be doing it. But there's something going on. You know?
Oh, between that and then the whole thing with the fucking SVB, that Silicon Valley Bank, dude, there is some weird fucking collapse going on.
Kidding me? Also, the
You
worst thing is-
know,
the
there's
worst
some
thing
weird
is
shit.
the government is so quick to get involved in something like a big hedge funds bank, or you know big money bank, but they're never going to help anybody else. Oh, we all collapse, we can't pay our fucking rent. No, that's not a big deal. But Silicon Valley banks, yeah. Oh my God, you're gonna fucking collapse. We're gonna help you out. We'll give you billions. We'll bail you out. Same thing with the airlines. Years ago, it was like 15, 20 years ago, but they bail you out. But they bail everybody out that doesn't need it. All the big businesses, they're gonna still continue to pay the Federal Reserve. That's what it all comes down to.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people.
I just signed my death wish right there by saying that.
No, fuck, dude, fuck. Let me see if I can.
I believe the correct word is fudge.
There was something I saw, and I just want to make. I don't know how true it is, but apparently Oprah lost $500 million when the bank collapsed.
Yeah, I believe that.
Good. Fuck 'em.
Also, the executives of that bank sold a bunch of shares the day before it happened, so it was like everybody.
Oh,
knew.
so it's like another fucking, cold the night before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld gave that speech about how he lost $2.3 trillion, and then that thing of the Pentagon was hit.
And then Soros with the insurance claims twice.
Oh no,
because
that's
he-
Silberman. Soros is the Hungarian dude who's just for some reason
No,
has so much
thought
money in
Soros
politics.
had the insurance claims in the office.
Nope, it was the dude who owned the Twin Towers. So he had one insurance policy for both buildings, and then when it came out, he sued to get the other one done, and he was given like $2 billion, which is fucking insane.
Disgusting.
It's
Exactly.
so fucking
I
insane.
understand it's a business, but like.
Yeah,
just
but
look
it
at
shouldn't.
That's like another like 100 million. Like, like bro, that's lives. It's fucking lives. Like, at what point do you stop? What point do you stop caring about money and start caring about like the lives?
They
of people?
don't.
Like,
That's all they care about is fucking money, and then you die. You obviously can't fucking take it with you.
all right, well, let's move on.
Yeah.
I think
So
we should talk about what you got.
I got one more. So this, speaking of the whole thing going on, especially in fucking
The gas, right?
no. So
I thought this was the fuel drop.
no. So a Russian jet collided with.
Showing the
You see this?
physical confrontation between a U.S. surveillance drone and two Russian fighter jets over the Black Sea. This video, released by the Pentagon, shows the warplanes making several aggressive maneuvers near the drone and dumping fuel on it.
Yeah.
This is the moment one jet got too close and collided with the propeller. The Pentagon released pictures of the damage moments before the drone crashed into the Black Sea. CBS's Ed O'Keefe has all the new details and will start us off tonight from the White House. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Nora. One White House official today said the Russians have been, quote,
That's your best bet.
I don't like it's weird like so like people like especially my job are like kind of like flipping out to like this is gonna bring war, and it's like, well, no, but it's also who gives a shit really.
But like that's such a stupid minimal thing to happen. Like there's to spread gas on a drone. Like I understand that there probably is a deeper meaning. Like it probably messes up their radars and stuff like that. But I don't think they would do that.
No, well, I think the real question is why the fuck are we flying a drone in the Black Sea close to their territory? Kind of seems like we might have had it coming.
The whole thing is like there is no reason for war. We're not asking for war. There's no territory conflict between us and Russia or Ukraine. So why is there planes flying in the wrong territory? But also, even if, oh, I'm sorry, if your plane went down my territory, my bad. No big deal. No reason for war. No reason for nukes. Oh, what are you doing? Messing with China. Bring someone back that can talk to them and just. What's going on? Like, it's just not. I feel like we're left in the dark. Nobody's talking to Russia. Nobody's talking to Putin, and there's all this shit happening. Like, what is going on? Like, I feel like our country is just at a loss as far as what to do. We're focusing so much energy on like social equivalencies and things like that, and making sure everybody's happy, which I fully agree with that. But we're just not doing anything about the actual security of the country. It's what is going on? Like,
Dude, you know what's crazy?
Are we a country or are we a fucking parade? What's going on?
You know what's crazy? We've actually sent the Ukraine so much shit that they said that the military is essentially low on fucking ammo for the U.S.
Yep.
Fucking how?
Yeah. So we're also paying that in taxes. You know, our
Oh,
taxes
yeah.
are directly correlating with all the money we're just shipping over there. Also, you know, because we need to ship over 11 million or 11 trillion for Ukraine, even though we can't support our own people and things like that. That's a subject I can just go on for days. I can.
Like the Terminator.
You know,
It's
like,
cyclical.
it's cyclical. Just happens all the time. You know, Reagan did it. Everybody did it. You know, just go on forever about that one.
Yeah. Yep. It's I don't know. We're living in the dumbest fucking time.
Flat out lying when they say 2 Russian jets never touched the drone. Now they've released the images to prove it. The footage shows Russian jets making 2 passes from behind the drone, dousing it in a cloudy stream of fuel before one clips its propeller. Separate still images show what the drone's propeller looked like before and after. The damage forcing American operators to let it glide down into the Black Sea. The visual evidence appears to refute Russia's claims that neither of its jets hit the drone.
We felt that it was important to provide this imagery.
One U.S. official tells CBS News it was clear the Russian pilot meant to drench the drone in gasoline, but cut it too close. Nora spoke with the Navy's top officer for 60 Minutes this Sunday.
How often do these types of dangerous maneuvers happen with the Russian military?
We are operating in close proximity to the Russians fairly often. And the vast majority of those interactions are safe and they're professional. But what happened with that drone over the Black Sea was unsafe and it was unprofessional and it was in violation of international law.
CBS News has learned the Russian pilots weren't going rogue, but following orders from military leaders to harass the drone. Florida Republican Senator Marco Rubio today suggested giving the unmanned drones wingmen.
I think our response should be to fly more of these in that area and to potentially have them escorted by U.S. fighter jets who are manned and have the capability to respond.
White House officials said that would bring great risk to America.
Just the fact they say, "Oh, we can fly close." That's cool. We do that all the time. But the fact that he spread some gas on us, you know, that's awful. That's not right. That you're violating an international treaty. But it's like, but you guys fly close all the time, and you're saying that that's not a big deal. But the fact that he put gas in your drone, which is not a human thing, so you're not really damaging any lives. But that's a big no. And now it's. It's all bullshit. And also, why are you flying so close to each other? You know, like, what is going on? Really, what is absolute? I feel like it's a bunch of children up there, like, hey, what's up? I'm circling around you. No, you can't get me. Oh, you just put gas in my propeller. Fuck you, bro. I'm reporting it. You're the principal. You're in trouble. It sounds like bullshit. It sounds like absolute bullshit.
Yeah,
bunch of kids up there.
It just sounds like fucking it really just kind of fucking sounds like we're antagonizing them. Like, America has just become this like both countries have just become passive aggressive, and it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, well, let's see who sides with us when it happens.
Yeah, we're probably the closest to a fucking huge war than we've ever been since fucking Bay of Pigs, or not Bay of Pigs, the fucking the embargo or the fucking Russian blockade.
You're a fucking pig, bro. Let's move on, you fucking pig. You fucking pig. Fuck. What do you got? Oh, Mind Journey. So, Mind Journey just recently upgraded V4 to V5, which is weird because, like, a lot of people have some issues and stuff. So, V4 was, pretty focused on certain things like realism and stuff like that. And then V5 went for hyper realism, but also it failed to look at certain things. So people have issues, but it's crazy. If you want to just like look at some of these, I'm sorry, I'm trying to click away. Oh, here you go. Oh no, we are not sharing what I'm trying to show. Here we go. There you go. This is a V5.
Oh, that's fake?
Oh yeah, this is not real. So this is things they're working on. Hands are better. Hands are definitely more focused on, but it's still not the same thing. Oh, we're still going back to the same thing. Shawnee boy. But
I don't get it. Is it a fucking website that you can prompt commands into and get a
No,
picture, or is it
so,
an app you have to download?
no. So Midjourney is a AI computer. Let me sorry, let me present again.
No, you're good.
My apologies, you motherfuckers.
You motherfucker. Shout out to fucking Sam Powitz for fucking sharing. I love that guy.
So Midjourney, Sam Powitz, you the man. You're a
Fucking
great
one
drummer,
of the
great
one of the
fucking
greatest
guitarist
dudes.
too. You're a great multi instrumentalist, which you don't see these days, and he's a great gamer too. Which is like, how do you have time to do gaming, drumming, guitaring?
Yeah, but he's always been like that, dude. Sam Powitz is he's a fucking great dude, and so is.
I don't know him personally. I just know him through you, but still.
Oh, went to school with him, man. Love him.
Yeah.
Fucking
Awesome.
went to school with him. I love him. He's fucking great.
Sick dude, slay, bro. Keep slaying. Midjourney is an AI computer, and they keep upgrading it. So different versions are. I don't know if it's different versions of the computer, different computers, but it upgrades. But this is the way I find pictures are through Facebook. I'm sure there's a way, but anyway, if you had it, you can go through Discord. Discord is a way to do it. Go through Discord and then do add prompts. I think Discord and then Midjourney and then Midjourney Starter, and it'll show you how to, navigate your way through, prompts and stuff. Once you get it, you'll get things like shit like this.
That's actually pretty fucking cool.
You want a full screen? Full screen of me, Connor? Midjourney 4 verse 5. So, like I said, 4. I think they go 5, yeah. But... And this also, too. This is all Midjourney. This is all artificial. Like these Will Smith pictures, these are not real. Top left, Will Smith and his, I guess, alter ego, and but still nuts.
Oh my god! I wonder,
These
dude.
are
I
not
wonder.
real pictures, yeah. Midjourney is really, but also look at their hands though. Look at their fingers. Too
Dude,
long.
this is
look at Will Smith's hands. This guy also. Will Smith
This is
looking like
fucking
Machine Gun
nuts.
Kelly. Yeah.
This is a really nuts thing. I've been all right. So I'm not into the whole AI thing. I think the last episode we talked about the guys in making AI music, and there was that really cool Queen one that sounded like a Queen demo, and then there's the guy who just redid he redid an Eminem song with AI, and it's fucking insane how I'll show you that one off air because that'll get us popped. But it's insane how crazy these motherfucking programs are getting. But at the same time, it's also kind of fucking scary too. Like it's
so there was a recent story about I think it was on Sinister Gates page that there was a AI it was AI with deep fake, where deep fake had the video image of him and then AI had the words made up, but they were canceling their tour and it was all fake and everybody was freaking out, and he even said, what the fuck's going on? It's not me, I'm sorry. But that's how crazy it's getting. Like, people are faking, announcements from tours. They also hacked into his Twitter, so they posted it from his Twitter. But it's crazy. He was like, I have to see this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what this is, but like, it's fake. But it's crazy. Like, this is a new thing.
So, gentlemen.
So Avenged Sevenfold, their tour was like canceled, but not canceled because of AI fakes. But it's crazy. Like, this shit is looking that real.
Yeah, holy shit.
These are fake pictures. This is the girl from Game of Thrones getting tacos.
Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
Look
at the skin. Look how nuts.
I don't know, like, if I should be like, if I'm impressed or if I'm genuinely like fucking weirded out. Like, time for another snuff.
This is fake. Think about that. This picture is fucking fake.
Woo.
That is nuts. What is going on with this world? We're at a prospect, or we're not a prospect. We're at a
crossroads.
crossroad or standpoint where you can't just like, accept things, and we have to be able to figure out, like, there has to be like a coding to these pictures where we can know that it's fake. But this is
Well, the thing with photography and shit like that is when you take a picture on a phone and you upload it, it actually uploads
with the location and source,
location
and
and
stuff
shit like that. So maybe that could
I
possibly help,
understand
but
that,
it's
still, if
fucking
people, so physical photos. This is something going back like a couple episodes where I said physical photos won't be admissible in court, and that's why I'm bringing back Midjourney V5, because V4, it has certain things that are cool, but look at V5. Look what we're looking at. We're looking at a girl from Game of Thrones who's not actually at this bar. This is all fake. And look how hyper realistic that photo is. Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I'm
fucking
saying. I don't know
bonkers.
whether to be like thoroughly impressed or fucking weirded out. Like it's
Scared or
creepy.
scared. I think
Scared.
I'm on the brink of being scared, because that could be me.
Taking a shit in your sink.
Well, that's a real photo, and I'm sorry I sent that to you. I really apologize for that, but yeah, I don't even actually. Speaking about that, I don't even think there's no photo you can take of me that's more embarrassing. Hey, take a photo of me pooping in the bathtub. Yeah, I poop in the bathtub all the time. Waffle stomps. So that's what Vans are for. But anyway, this is nuts though. This really is nuts. I can't just. I
Well, have you,
What that smell like?
well, have you
seriously.
seen the fucking? Have you seen the AI of Obama, Trump, and Biden making tier lists?
Well, before you do that, look at this.
I know it's just fucking insane. It looks real.
That's
Great white buffalo.
She's a great white buffalo with that glowing skin.
The great what?
Great white buffalo.
Yeah, but really, that's nuts, man. That's.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of scared. Like,
this is the AI shit. Actually, it's weird. I actually find this to be funny too, because of how good the conversation is.
So, gentlemen, I think it's time we settle this once and for all. What is the definitive ranking of the Star Wars movies?
Hey, where are the other movies and TV shows?
We are only ranking the Skywalker Saga movies, episodes 1 through 9.
Yeah, we can rank the TV shows and other movies next time.
Okay, boys, let's do this. My wife said if I'm off the computer in 20 minutes, then I can have some ice cream.
Your wife decides if you can have ice cream? What a cuck.
All right, boys, let's not start bickering just yet. We have to get down to business.
Oh boy, I love Star Wars. This is going to be great.
These are all in order. This should be pretty easy. First things first, The Phantom Menace.
This is an easy S tier. My favorite movie. This is a certified hood classic.
What the hell, Donald? You can't be serious? This movie is so dang garbage. Don't even get me started on Jar Jar.
He's right, Donald. This movie is pretty bad, no cap. And I don't think you know what certified...
Dude, I like the whole AI thing is just becoming so.
I get it, but that was awful.
Yeah, there's the other ones.
I feel like that was like 10 years behind.
I want to play the other one with the Eminem one is so good, but it's actually so close to what it should be, to the point where it actually has. If you go, if you click on YouTube details, it'll show you like the artist. It comes up as Eminem, and it's not.
That's AI recognizing that strength. Oh, look at me, I'm full screen because we lost everybody. But anyway, Connor's back.
Yeah,
he's back in town.
I wonder if I could just play like a little snippet without it.
Do it up.
Because I don't want it.
Do it up. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I think this is it. I gotta be careful with this one. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna wait till he comes back. But dude, this whole AI shit is fucking weird. Let me get this all set up. Welcome anybody who's just watching. Sean just went off to the bathroom real quick. We are trying Stream Yard as opposed to Streamlabs. So that's why everything looks different. That's why the fucking Layout's completely different. Second. Yeah. So we are going over this AI shit. I'm gonna play a little for you, and I'll bring it back for him.
Y'all act like you never seen people fucking before. Parents burst in the door, catching a kid jerking it on the floor. Your dad started eating your ass worse than before. What if Jesus was watching? Hell, I just jerk it some more. The return of
Yeah, this whole AI shit's fucking really intense. All right, are you ready to hear this?
What's up? What's up?
All right, let me play this, dude. This is fucking weird.
Jesus was watching. Hell, I just jerked it on the floor. Your dad started never seen people fucking before. Parents burst in the door, catching a kid jerking it on the floor. Your dad started eating your ass worse than before. What if Jesus was watching? Hell, I just jerk it some more. The return of the. Oh wait, no wait, you're kidding. He didn't just make fun of our religion, did he? Some random bitch on Twitter say. Nothing, you idiots. The bitch is dead. She's locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Like, oh my fucking god, it's Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around, calling us hoes and dodge. Texting me out of the.
Dude, this shit is this AI shit's getting
You're
fucking
hanging on, just smoking a fucking dab, hanging on with that sucking sound. But yeah, AI is getting crazy, bro. You have people's voices, people's pictures. Go back to this. Let's just show that one more time. Boom. Look at that. Horrible. She never actually did that, but yeah. You take it away.
Yeah.
My point is, it's just this is what I'm going back weeks ago.
Yeah, no, it's weird because it's a good callback too.
No voices could be admissible. No picture. It just, but also what you said, pictures have a time code.
It's a geocode, I think they call it. I'm not exactly sure.
Was a geocode? There's also a IO code, which is just the on-off code and stuff. But still, just sucks. You know, sucks we're in that state.
Let me see. Hold on, let me go
Even
back.
though that these pictures are beautiful. Also, actually, let's go back to this. Want to see something funny? So this picture, it looks great, but also look at this car right here. What is it? What's going on with this car?
The tail light in front, fucking.
Yeah, that's where. And also over here, look at these.
You know what it
cars.
look? Ooh, that was hot. I came in really hot.
Screen.
Well, you know what it is, dude? It's very
Also,
it's nightmarish.
This car facing the other car in one-way traffic. Also, this car over here. This is not even the right car. Look, you have
Look at the comment on the side. Is that car going or
over
coming?
Here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have a rear real. You know what I'm saying? You have a mirror, but you have a yeah. You know, I can't even talk. And also, even look at these pictures over here. Look at these buildings. These fucking buildings. What do you got going on here?
Dude, I told you. You know what it looks like?
Game of Thrones modern times is what's going on.
It looks like it kind of just looks like fucking it looks like a nightmare, like as if you had a fucking nightmare and you were trying to remember it and you're like, what the fuck was going on with that car? But yeah, real quick before we jump off this subject,
and there was this girl, she was walking down the street in this cloak, and there was this building in the back, it was blue and had this big.
I couldn't tell if the motherfucking car was coming or going.
This car was going forward and back. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like rear views in the back and front.
Bro, this car was coming and going. But yeah, listen, just like a couple more seconds of this because it's so insane.
Probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than the silly people who voted for Ted Cruz. Sometimes I want to get on Twitter and just let loose, but can't. So instead I beg to leave it the same news. Send a pic of your tits, send a pic of your tits. And if you're lucky, I might just send you one of my dick. And that's the message that we deliver to random chicks. Like they can't see just how fucked up the internet is. So of course we know how fucked up the world.
This shit is getting so fucking insane.
Fucking horrible.
It's insane, dude. Like I just, what the fuck is going on? But it's cool though to see the goddamn favorite movie. It's crazy. It's cool to see though with this whole AI thing, like certain things in music being done. Like I said, last week we did the one with the AI open jukebox doing the Queen. This one with Eminem, which it's so surprisingly fucking good. Like, it sounds like an old Eminem track. The pictures that you were showing, like this shit is just insane. So I mean, it's one of those things. Like I said, I don't know whether to be like, oh, this is cool, or if it's really fucking creepy. But it is cool to see where it fucking goes.
It gets to the point where you just don't care anymore. Like, also, you know, I saw a Frank Zappa show where it was also holograms, so like holograms are along that same line. So
Holograms remind me of Revelations in the Bible.
Also,
That's what
look
that
at
always
that.
reminds me.
Look at that.
I know. It's fucking beautiful.
Crazy.
I have this AI program on my phone that you can generate pictures with, but it will not let you generate anything explicit, but it will give you a quick preview before it cuts out. So as a joke, I typed in Brazzers and it literally AI'd a chick getting bukkakied, and then it deleted the picture, and I started laughing. I was like, haha, the AI gets it.
So real quick for everybody, if you really get interested, Discord, download Discord, and then go in there and do prompts for Midjourney, MIDJORNEY, Midjourney. And then if you want to actually get into it, you have to feed prompts to hashtags the way you would feed anything, information. And then this one is the Office Party 1977. Look at this.
Is that fucking Al Di Meola and Seth Rogen?
Connor, full screen this.
You got it.
Look at that. These are fake pictures. Also, you can see it's fake because look at this guy's fucking, you know, what do you got going on here?
Kind of looks like Harrison Ford. It's kind of weird.
But what's up with the hair right here?
What's that hair? It's a shadow.
No, that's his hair. And look at, trust me, Midjourney.
Oh, yeah.
Midjourney does not do details. V5 is great, but also that's, you know, looks smooth. Everybody looks smooth. Let's go on. Let's go to the next picture.
This is so fucking bizarre, dude.
I'd love Midjourney pictures, especially full screen. That tie. You would never see that tie ever. That tie is fucking fire. God damn, that tie is great. But also, look at, what is this? What is this right here? See my mouse?
Yeah.
What
the
is that?
fuck is that?
Yeah. Their fingers look good, though. It's good. Midjourney's done some progress. Let's go. Oh, he's happy.
Dude, it's creepy
because
because it really... Oh, you see the bottom half of his suit is different colored and shit? The bottom half of his jacket.
There you go.
It is really creepy, but it is really fucking good.
Attention. Also, look over here. What's this? Looks like it would be his left hand over someone's shoulder, as over someone's face. But still, fire. Fucking fire. Let's go on. This is good, though. It's getting... That tie is great. Also, look at this guy back here. Look, he looks... The way Midjourney is like... There's always going to be one person that's just so confused over the picture. But let's go. Next one. Oh, we got a multi... Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Award winners... 1970s award winners. Oh my god, these people never existed. That's the crazy thing. We're sitting here talking about people, looking at pictures of people that never actually existed, that won awards. There were never awards in the 70s. Connor, top left, the guy in the yellow. What'd he win an award over? What was it?
The fucking mutton chop, son. Look at them.
Okay,
Look at the badass mother. Oh,
guy
that
right
shirt,
here.
bro.
Second one.
That dude on
selling
the dude obviously on the bottom is the same dude. Looks like a politician in a photo that's hanging in Scranton Town Hall, and he was the mayor in like 1973.
I agree. With that
Like
one.
I feel like his name would be like Tom Donovan.
Top right though.
Top
he
right.
Sold he sold the most Vegas in 1974.
That dude got the most pussy.
Yeah. Oh, 1974. He had a hot tub built into his room that was carpet.
He had a hot tub built into the back of his fucking in the back of his car, in the back of his Vega.
Actually, I think there was a hot tub beneath his toupee. But yeah, this is my point. Like, look at this.
That dude's coolest. That dude fucks, man.
We can go on forever with Midjourney. These are all fake people. These are people that never existed. Also, if you made a show or a movie or a cartoon about these people, you would have feelings for them. You would be invested if they were to die. You'd feel upset. Oh my God, this guy holding the cup, this weird. I don't even know what that cup is. What award is that? The most urinal cakes.
Nah,
placed in the
dude. Nah,
bathroom. You know,
that's
I'm just saying,
the best. That's the best casserole award.
I'm just saying.
That was the most
You-
70s shit.
You could totally invest time in a fictional character that never existed. This guy existed 50 years ago, and we're celebrating it right now.
Dude, it's
Never.
almost like an alternate reality.
Bro.
It's so creepy. This is what the fucking AI shit reminds me of.
But this is what it is. AI is just showing us what could have been, but actually never was. And I think we should end on that.
Turn, pull back. Stop.
That's what the AI shit reminds me of.
Oh, yes, yes. For any of you fucking huge fans out there, yeah.
Track 45 right.
Copy.
Stop.
That is that's what the AI is going to come down to. That really is, dude.
What do you mean it's gonna come down to? Look, what do you mean coming down to? Show what I got. That's what it's come down to.
This isn't fucking Streamlabs. You could you can control it too.
No,
I'm just saying, like, because
like that's what we've come down to. We haven't come down to anything. We have fictional people that actually aren't here, but they're here in another decade. 4 decades away, but still, it's just, bro, mind-boggling.
I do have one more that we have to talk about because there's been it's very fucking weird. We'll end it on this. Oh, by the way, am I calling you after this, or are you fucking
Sure.
Sure. This I don't know how fucking true this is, so take it with a fucking grain of salt. Let me
Kyle.
And I want to get to a little breaking news this morning that we are following. I did mention this earlier very briefly, but former President Donald Trump, you see him there on the screen, he says the illegal leaks indicate he'll be arrested on Tuesday. Trump says Manhattan District Attorney investigating alleged hush money payments he made to Stormy Daniels is, quote, corrupt and, quote, politically motivated. So Donald Trump, former president, does believe that he will be arrested on Tuesday in relation to those alleged hush money payments that he made to porn star Stormy Daniels. So pretty interesting development there. On Saturday morning, Trump posted about the possible indictment on Truth Social, indicating that he will be, quote, arrested on Tuesday, end quote. So pretty interesting stuff. We will continue to follow that.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. All I know is
that is the most useless thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
The hush money arrest, or
everything about that. That is just they're just totally trying to just discredit this person for everything.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter whether you like him or not. It's just kind of dumb.
These, my man, it's just nuts. Like everybody's so cool and like everything that's like so edgy. Like, oh, they did this, they did that, but like, oh, you're dealing with a porn star, but you're dealing with the right side. No, not cool. It's just nuts. Like, also, what does that have to do with his candidacy? Like, Clinton got
because if you
sucking dick,
so
like,
if you
get
a so it's a misdemeanor charge what they're getting him with. If it gets upgraded to a felony, you legally cannot run for president with a felony under your belt.
And they would love that because he would just disrupt everything that's going
Well,
on.
however,
There's so much
Elon Musk just was talking about it because his Twitter page is. I don't like Elon Musk, not because he brought Twitter or anything. I like that he brought Twitter because you can get away with saying a lot of shit now that you were getting banned for. I would like him to buy YouTube too if you could.
Buy it, bro. Buy it,
dude. I would hope, but because he brought like a real. I mean, he banned certain accounts. Like that one time I made fun of Eliza Blue, and he literally I got fucking because she's in his ear. So I got a 7-day ban on Twitter, and I know people who have had their fucking things erased, but he said that if they arrest Trump, it will seal his fate as the 2024. Like they said, it will be a landslide because people will
Well,
just
I'm
go
sure
out
they're
and
gonna arrest him.
people will
you know,
go out and just vote for him in mass just to spite the left side, which is it happened before. I mean, it happened in 2016, just like in 2008. Everybody spited George Bush because George Bush was such a piece of shit. Like,
I don't even care who's the president. I just want a change. I really do want the change.
I just
a
want
change.
lower
I don't
gas,
want to pay
lower
so much in
money.
taxes. Yeah, everything. Like,
Dude, just go ahead with your.
You don't have to say who's president. Since so and so was president during this period of time, this much happened. Like, everything has been inflated. Everything, eggs, food, gas, everything has just been inflated. So I would like a change. I don't think it can get much worse. It'd be cool.
I don't. Again, I'm also one of those people. I don't care who's president, dude. I just want like Bill Clinton. Everything was low, and Bill Clinton was president. He's a piece of shit. I don't care if you're. I don't care what side. I mean,
would have gotten hit with the Stormy Daniels tax, but these days, people aren't looking for that. So
I don't care who's. I don't care. Look, dude, just give me low inflation and low everything and go ahead and do your fucking weird globalist shit and submit to Klaus Schwab and all that fucking garbage. I just don't care.
The Stormy Daniels tax or the RuPaul tax? Let me know which one you want.
The RuPaul tax. But like the whole thing with the eggs going up and like all that shit, that's not ever coming down. It's once that price has been sent to that benchmark and they realize people will pay it, it's over.
It's a set part. Yeah.
The only thing that consistently changes is gas. And by the way, they ain't gonna fucking ban gas vehicles like they keep saying. They might in certain states. It ain't gonna fucking stick. It ain't gonna stick. First off,
harder to get them. It's gonna make it more expensive.
It's not even that. We get all of our. First off, the United States has an oil reserve under it that they said could power. They can give everybody gas continuously every day, and it would power for 10,000 years. That's a real thing I read. So I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know.
You're right. The definition is fossil fuels.
Fossil fuels that they have under this country, but we import so much oil from Saudi Arabia and Canada. Do you really think they're going to sit there and ban a bunch of shit? Do you think those countries are going to let us ban that shit?
They don't care where they import it from, as long as they're getting their hands on the import tax.
Oh yeah,
it's all about the import tax for them. They don't care. So it's our fuel.
It's not even that. It's not even the. It's not even the import tax. It's the gasoline tax on top of it. You know of a guy named Michael Franchise or no?
I don't.
Michael Franchise he's on YouTube now, so he's like I don't know how realistic he is about it, but he's a born again Christian. He is the son of Sonny Franchise, who was a mafiosa. He was a mafiosa too. He lived on Long Island. He found a way to skirt the fucking gas tax and sell gas and not have to report the tax. Dude, he was pulling in like $3 million a fucking week. And the FBI approached him about this, and they were like, "We will not arrest you. We won't even disrupt your whole thing that you're doing. How are you fucking doing it?" That's how bad the government. They weren't even going to arrest him. They were going to let him continue operations. He eventually turned fucking state evidence or some shit. Actually, his dad just died last year at 103. He was the oldest mobster.
God bless him.
but this whole thing with like with the fucking inflation and shit, like I know we just jumped from the whole Trump thing, and fuck that. It's just ridiculous that if they try to arrest him, you might as well arrest every politician. They're all pieces of shit. And they should. I would love to see I would love to see a kangaroo court like fucking Dark Knight Rises. Cillian Murphy just fucking executing people.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But the whole thing with this inflation thing is like, you're never going to see eggs low again. Meat's never going to go down. And then those inflation prices, when they go up, I truly believe that those are benchmark prices.
Yeah,
that is
they're establishing new prices.
Yeah, that because they can't just. I really don't think they could just come out and say it.
I fully agree with you. They're not doing this for. They establish everything, every price, whether it's gas or whatever it is. They establish these, but they're definitely establishing new, what you said, benchmark prices. The benchmark is the new standard for what you're going to pay.
Yeah, and it sucks too, because it's like
we're going to pay $5, $6, $7 now for eggs.
I truly, really.
Also, we have this. I'm not going to say horrible president, but
He's shitty. Even the left agrees he's shitty. He just wasn't what everybody thought if you voted for him, you voted for him. I don't care. But like he just wasn't what everybody thought he was going to be. He has spent 210 days on vacation.
Yeah.
He just went on vacation last fucking week, and it sucks. He's not running the country. I really don't think he is. I think it's like an oligarchical kind of situation where he is the sitting there in front, and he's going to take the blame. And I think he's going to take the blame. And what's going to happen is they're going to continue behind the scenes to let these other politicians are running the country. What I'm trying to say, he's not liked. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something to get him not to run in 2024. But they're also not going to kick him out of office because Kamala Harris is so bad. Her entire staff jumped ship.
Yeah.
So
I also heard that there was a quote from him about Trump running, and he was like, kind of like, Trump runs again, I'm going to be out. Like, it was weird.
Yeah, I think he's starting to see the writing on the wall because he's 81, I think. He's too old.
Which is nuts.
Now,
that's crazy that he's still around.
Now, I will say this, as much as I don't like Biden. I don't vote, and I'm conservative, but I just don't vote because I don't see the fucking point. I take the George Carlin stance on things where if you vote, you have nothing to complain about because you voted. But if you don't vote, then you can complain about everything because you didn't vote. You didn't have a say. I do think, however, 2008 Biden, when he was running against Obama for the Democratic primary, that was a sharp motherfucker,
More
man.
aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, he was super sharp. But
also,
this new one,
aggressive and been pretty hateful. He said some pretty awful
dude,
things about black people.
He has said some weird shit that it's just like
people still accept him, and they want to point fingers at other presidents, even though this guy's pretty obviously hateful.
Well, he introduced a crime bill in '94 that threw a lot of. I don't know the whole thing. I can't explain it. I wouldn't be able to give you I can give you a quick synopsis that he did this crime bill that passed, and a lot of black people were thrown in jail. And the same thing with Kamala Harris. That's why if you look if you look at the African American population, they don't like Kamala Harris. One, she's Indian. She says that she's a woman of African descent, which she halfway is. So there's no disputing that. But she also, when she was, I don't know if it was Los Angeles or San Francisco, she was DA. She was responsible for throwing a lot of African American men in prison for marijuana and laughing about it.
Well,
Very
one
fucking.
thing about it, that's nothing but the proofs in putting people away. That's just not right.
Well, I don't like that. Look, dude, you know my stance on marijuana. I don't like marijuana. I've never smoked it, which surprises a lot of people. But at the same time, I don't think you should be getting arrested for it. I don't think you should be smoking it out in public in the city, in front of kids, especially.
We should open next week about the way the city smells. It just smells like fuck.
Well, the city just fucking smells because it should be stunk.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I don't, like I said, I don't like marijuana. I'm not a marijuana person. I just don't think you should get arrested for it. I think that anybody who is arrested and thrown in jail should be let out. If it not,
absolutely.
Let me hold on. Let me preface it with that one, because if you get arrested for marijuana, smoking it and having personal, you shouldn't get arrested. You should be released from jail. If you're one of those fucking dudes who's been trafficking it with like cocaine and fentanyl and shit, you should rot in fucking jail, because that's dumb shit. But she laughed about it, and then she also admitted to smoking weed during the same time. So it's just weird. But I don't think that I can see him running out of spite to the Democratic Party. I think DeSantis might run on the conservative ticket with Trump, which would split that vote. But there's a lot of people right now gunning for Biden's seat on his side. This is going to be a really weird election. And the worst thing Trump could have done is he was super aggressive about making fun of people during 2016. So you already know his strategy going into this one. Yeah. But going back to what I was saying, that whole thing with the inflation, sorry, but that went off on a little fucking tangent. That whole thing with the inflation, it is never, ever, ever going to get fucking better.
Fully agree.
It is. We are so fucked. Like and it sucks too, because when we were kids, I remember mom worked those two jobs. She worked at Long Island Head Injury Association. She would leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. She would drive 30 miles, and then she would drive back another 50 miles because she had to go to Riverhead, and she worked at Giorgio's. And she would leave at 7 in the morning. She wouldn't get home till 1:25 in the morning.
Yep.
But I remember mom would have to go grocery shopping, and she could spend $125 and get a whole fucking shopping cart. I mean, it wasn't all healthy shit, obviously. She wasn't home. She brought us a lot of, she was working too much. So she brought a lot of that put in the microwave and fuck yourself shit. So $125 brought a whole shop, like a week's worth of fucking food. And we've come to the point where I literally went out and I purchased milk, eggs, a steak for dinner, some vegetables, because I don't eat solid food during the week because my stomach constantly hurts from eating solid food. So I blend vegetables, and that's how I've been dropping weight and all this shit. Seltzer, which was the cheap thing, and cat food, cat litter, and something else. It was literally 8 different items, and it came to $167.
Yep. Sounds about right.
It's $167 out of a paycheck every fucking week, except for the cat food. It's not every week. When I buy cat food, I usually spend $100 to get them for a whole month.
Fully agree, dude. Things have gotten outrageous. We also have gone on a crazy tangent. We need to end this podcast.
Oh yeah. You're right. I'm looking at the time right now.
Yeah. So Connor, call me, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you. Everybody, this has been Vulture Radio. To anybody watching on Facebook, go on the YouTube side. Subscribe to this fucking channel. It is a Saturday show. When the audience and retention starts getting bigger, we're obviously going to try to do it Friday, Saturday, or the whole week. We'll just do different episodes. We're still figuring it out. We're testing this program today, like we said.
Got a little emotional tonight, so.
Oh yeah. We got a little hot on the inflation fucking bullshit. Yeah, just like, subscribe, share it out there, and then tell us what you think about it. Because any criticism is good.
Thanks for
good
joining.
criticism. That was it. That was it. I will call you afterwards.
Don't worry about sound. Just hit it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. All right, so everybody, please like, subscribe, share this out there, and we love you.